Here we are today with Woody and Sandra Broyles, and our church family, the Mountain View Chapel family, had a great privilege of being able to partner with Hope for Appalachia. But you and Melanie Lacey, you guys, we had a team of people from our church that were really involved in trying to help things. And so one of the things that we wanted to do is I just wanted to talk to you guys, because for me, and we've already kind of talked about this, but for me, I've known about Hope for Appalachia, and I understood that you guys were going in schools, but I kind of didn't put everything together until this year. And I know that sometimes I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I got a better picture of everything this year and really what I want to start with is you guys have got to see it firsthand. So the whole reason that we're partnering and doing this is the need level. Can you just tell me about what you've seen with your own eyes?
When you showed the video before we went,
Mm-hmm.
Melanie said to me, you might want to explain that video because it looks like they're normal kids.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
They don't look like they got problems,
Mm-hmm.
that they really need this stuff.
They don't look like they're poverty level
Right.
kids. Yeah.
It looked same as what you would take a video, anywhere else here in Virginia. And the part of it that when I went in November of last year, I could see kids, it was not freezing cold in there, but it was cold. And a lot of them didn't have socks. They had flip-flops on. And that's the only shoes. If you would talk to them, that was the only shoes they
You're
had.
saying heading into wintertime,
Yeah.
it wasn't like they had socks and shoes on.
No.
But you guys can testify
Yes.
on behalf of those that it is a destitute area where the kids, there's a lot of need in the family. What do you got? This is your first trip.
Yeah.
How did that touch your heart? Or were you kind of, how do I ask this? Were you kind of blown away? Because you hear, you've listened to your wife, you guys have talked, you've been supportive, but to see it firsthand, what did that do to you?
Kind of mixed a little bit there because, like I say, when you're looking at all these kids, they don't look like they're homeless. But then when you start looking at them at a more individual basis, especially when they're opening the boxes, and you see them pull a pair of socks out, and it's like, wow, this is gold.
Like a major Christmas present, pair of socks.
So, or even the pencils, they enjoy getting the pencils and the erasers. Something we just take for granted. It's no big thing, but you see how they respond to when they open that up and receive those things. So that's an indication where they are in poverty.
So y'all do more stuff than just distribute the boxes. You mentioned something earlier when we were talking about a drive-through or a show up.
Yes,
and
we not only...
You guys went to the nursing home too.
But yeah, we went to the nursing home and we did ice cream social with them. We helped them play bingo. That was very moving. And the night before now, we did do a drive-through and handed out Bibles and books.
Okay. And you mentioned that some of the same kids that you saw in the school that day, they came with their parents, so there was that level of connectivity.
It was connecting,
and
then the parents were wanting the Bibles. The kids had gotten the boxes, but the parents were wanting the Bibles when they did the drive-through.
But wasn't that cool when some of the kids were like, "Hey, I saw you."
Yeah, I remember you. I saw you at school today, and they were.
So Woody, let me ask you this: if you just had a brief snippet, what would you say about the importance of what's being done in Kentucky with Hope for Appalachia?
Well, I think we're definitely bringing hope to them. The name right there speaks for itself.
Yeah. It's not just a logo. It's not just a logo. It's a reality.
It's a reality.
It's a reality.
Yes.
Now, it may not be affecting every child there, but there's a majority, I think, of the children that, it does affect, and it does help, and it gives them hope.
What about you, Sandra?
Kind of the same thing. Like I said, I've been helping them pack these boxes for 3 or 4 years now. And 2020, I was gonna go, but everything got canceled. And so once I was able to actually go down there in the fall of 21 and to see these children come in with these sad looks on their faces, but to leave with a little bit of a smile on their face was very, very rewarding. Very rewarding to know that God is working.
Yeah.
God is on the move.